Well, she is the woman in the know when it comes to retirement. She hates that word, though. Loretta's goal is to help you find your happily ever after instead.
That's right. Today, she's here to talk about the importance of everything outside of financial planning. Welcome, Loretta.
Hi, nice to be here.
Awesome to have you. Of course, we all want to live happily ever after. So tell us what this entails.
Well, the way that I got there in the first place was that I heard people, when I say to them, what do you want? Because that's how we usually start, to try to find out what they really want. Everybody says, everybody, I just want to be happy. Mm-hmm. And then we have to go into like, well, why? What does that mean? Right. Unfortunately, I think we're being brainwashed a little bit by our commercials and our financial people who say, you know, you've got that 401k in line and you've got that bank balance, it looks good. Of course you have to have it so that you're comfortable. But it's not the be-all and end-all. You've still got to figure out what are you going to do all day, every day.
Yes.
And it doesn't mean that you have to schedule everything, because it depends on what kind of person you are. Maybe you want to be a person who schedules, but it depends on how you re-identify yourself.
Very good. Okay, so let's take a step back. How and when should we start planning for retirement?
There's no one answer that fits everybody, except I can say to you, when should you start planning? Now. Yes. Whenever you are asking me the question, the answer is now. Some people wait until after they've retired, but others 5, 8 to 10 years before they retire. And actually life improves, because what I say is that, you know, you need friends more than your work friends. Mm-hmm. You need to be in good physical shape. There's several things that you need to sort of check the list off. And then you also have to ask yourself, what am I passionate about? Because you're not that person who 20 years ago signed up to take the new job, and your goals were very different. Your goals were, you know, I'm going to get all those promotions and I'm going to make a lot of money, and more power to you. But here you're in a different place when you're ready to think about, what am I going to do after? Mm-hmm. Well, what are the goals now? What are my values? What are my priorities? Mm-hmm. And so I always try to find that. And then the main thing I like people to think about is making a curious list. No matter how old you are, where you are, keep it on your desk or in your drawer. Pull it out, add something to it. Doesn't mean that you have to go and do that, not now, but maybe it will. Why was I curious about that? What was I thinking? That's a great idea. Why don't I look into that?
What are some things on your curious list?
Well, certainly something that involved helping people. I knew that I had to do something and involving people, because I taught school, and then I also was in public relations. And I knew that when we moved to Nashville that it was not going to be something that I could just toss aside. And book clubs are good. I belong to a couple of them, but that's not how I want to spend all my time.
Yes.
And so coaching was a good thing. I have daughters who said to me, that's what you need to do. You need to be a life coach. And I said, what's a life coach? And then we learned, and I learned about how it's very different from a psychologist, and the time spent with the client is much shorter, because you're looking forward. You want to know what your goals are and how you can get there.
Very good. So what if you already are retired? Maybe you're watching Local on 2 right now. How do you make the best of your time?
That, again, is the big word, plan. I wish you would have planned before. But if you haven't, and you suddenly find, like, I'm retired, that party was fabulous, that retirement party. The balloons, the people who congratulated me, and now suddenly you're like 2 weeks into it. Let's say you traveled a little bit, because usually that's the other thing I'll hear is traveling. But you've got to think ahead as to how you want to spend your time. I hear about people who want to volunteer. What do you want to volunteer doing? Because it's very usual that I will hear people say, well, but they put me in like an office by myself where I just have to, like, I don't know, fold envelopes. In the old days, it used to be mostly envelopes and paper that was mailed. But you don't want to find that you're carpooling to something that you don't want to do. Mm-hmm. Think about it, because you have talents that, you know, I want to work with the people and help them with reading or English or art or something, and that will give your volunteer organization an idea of where you would fit in perfectly.
All right. lastly, quickly, we have about 30 seconds. This is your book. You share some of these tips with us in here.
This is one of a series of 3, but 10 great tips for successful retirement. Things like, okay, you're a couple, and have you talked to your partner, your significant other, about what you want to do? I recommend a book that's called the Couples Retirement Puzzle. And that is something that gives you a chance for you both to fill out, and you can fill out the forms and fill out the test, and then you come together to talk about it, because communication is the most important thing, so there's no disappointment.
Awesome.
Very
Thank
good.
you so much.
Thank you so much.
Very insightful. Loretta is the woman in the know and can help you feel secure in your future. Visit coachingwithloretta.com to get started.
Thank you so much.